Friends, do you want to build your own weather app where you can select a city, say for example Sydney, and want to see the weather, how it will be for next few days, and that also on an hourly basis? Do you want to create this kind of app for yourself? Then let's begin. So in this app, we'll be using something the APIs from the Open Weather. So let me go to that. So Open Weather provides weather APIs. So for that, 1000 APIs calls per day is free. Beyond that, it will charge something. So you can use that to create an API key and all. What you can do it is you can just go to your account, and here in my API keys, if you click here, it will take you to this page where you can create your keys and use it. I'll be anyway removing this key, so don't use my key and generate a new key. Okay, so let me begin. So here I have already done the coding here. So code is pretty much straightforward. First let me start with the layout. So layout over here, I have given a spinner which will list on all the cities and the country code over here. This we could have hard coded all this list in a string XML file and taken that as an input over here. However, what I have done it is I have populated this in my code over here. So if I go down, so over here I have done the coding and with the complete list in this particular method update city. So I have done it country wise with alphabetical order. So for Indian cities, these are the city is Indian, yeah, these are the cities name, then United Kingdom, London, US and all, Australia, these few cities and all. So around 500 cities are there as far as I know, which we have listed on over here. If I go back to my layout, so apart from that, there is a button which will start the, say for example, if I select Melbourne and if I have to get the weather, I have to click this button, and then there is a list view to list all the things in a scrollable view. Now that's all from layout perspective. In the manifest file, you have to just give the internet access for the user for the app over here, and in the Gradle file you have to just call or implement the OK HTTP3, because we'll be doing a HTTP call for this on this particular API whatever we have got from the Open Weather. Okay, and in the code over here, now let me quickly begin. So apart from the spinner, we are also initializing all the other widgets, say for list view and all in this, and then in the onCreate method we will be doing the find view by ID to take the particular widget, and then adapter to make sure that we have all the lists over here, and this adapter is set on a variable called weather data list. Okay, so this weather data list will be initially of course an empty list, and this will get populated. So if we see the uses, control C, control F, control V, so of course so it will get in the whenever we are updating the list, it will first get cleared, and then we'll update the weather info to this. We'll come back to this method shortly again. So let me go back, and over here apart from that, we will be initializing other variables like API key, base URL and all. And once we have it, then this update city method, as I told, right, this is just to get the list of all the cities in a particular variable, which is city list. City list is just a list of strings. Okay, and once we have it, then in the city spinner we will again use a dynamic adapter to add this list one by one, and then showcase over here. So showcase in this spinner. Okay, and so if I can minimize this, so apart from update city, then this is the main method which is getting called whenever we are clicking this button. So here nothing much we are doing, we are just first getting the selected string, selected city, so which is basically first in the city spinner, which is just selected. So they are list of here, right? So like say Dhaka for Bangladesh, and yeah, Montreal for Canada, Toronto for Canada, and so on and so forth. So once we have that in the string format over here, then we are splitting it using this comma regular expression into city and country code, which we are passing to this particular method in get weather update. In get weather update, we are calling the base URL with city and country getting appended in this form. So this is the syntax of the URL. This you can also find in the API documentation guide, so you can just refer there in the reference. Okay, going further. So once we have it, then we will call the URL in the request, and whatever the results we get from here, the response basically in this method will get the response. So this is the response data. That for that we are passing it to this particular method in the separate thread run UI thread. Okay, to update this our this particular list over here. And in this we are getting this in the JSON. Okay, although the name is JSON data, but it's string data right now we are getting. So we are extracting the JSON objects from this string, from this command, and then we are fetching the list from this particular array. And once we have it, of course initially we are clearing it, because what if, like, if we change the city over here, say for example from Melbourne to, say for example, Montreal, Canada, and let's see what is the deal here. So over there the temperature is pretty much low, 8 degrees centigrade and all. Okay, so then it will first clear it, and then it will update the weather list one by one by going into this for loop based on the number of records what we have received in this array. And once we have it, then updater will get it change about a change in the data, which will update the, if I scroll up, so it will update this particular list view because there is a change in data and it will get refreshed. So that's all I wanted to show you in this quick video, that it's pretty much straightforward. So say for example, if I rerun this code just for uh, sake of last run, it will come up with this icons and all you can add in the manifest file. So I have changed the icon. You can take an image and include it as an asset. So you can go here and image asset, and then you can browse through your file name, jpg file name, and then give some name, and then next, and then you can add it over here with that particular name in these locations. So okay, it is restarted, it has restarted. Now let me choose some city randomly, Istanbul in Turkey, and let's see. So there the temperature is around 10.67 degrees centigrade and all. So let me choose another one. Let's see how is Bangkok in Thailand doing. So it's pretty warm, 30 degrees centigrade and all. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you in this quick video. I hope this video is useful to you, and if you have any questions, then please let me know. Thank you.